Unlocking relative clauses. Defining restrictive clauses. Hello learners. Today, we'll be diving deep into the fascinating world of relative clauses. Specifically, we will be focusing on restrictive relative clauses. These clauses are absolutely vital in constructing clear and concise English sentences, so let's get started. To understand restrictive relative clauses, we first need a clear idea of what a relative clause is. In the simplest terms, a relative clause is a type of clause that starts with a relative pronoun, like who, whom, whose, which, or that, or a relative adverb, such as where, when, and why. These clauses function as a way to give more information about something without starting a new sentence. For example, the man who lives next door is a doctor. I remember the day when we first met. In these examples, the phrases in bold are relative clauses, giving us more information about the man and the day, respectively. Now that we have a basic understanding of relative clauses, let's move on to restrictive relative clauses. A restrictive relative clause provides essential information that defines the noun being talked about. If you remove a restrictive relative clause from a sentence, the meaning of the sentence can significantly change. Here's an example of a restrictive relative clause. The book that you gave me is excellent. Here, that you gave me is the restrictive relative clause. If we remove it, we wouldn't know which book is being referred to. Identifying restrictive relative clauses can be quite straightforward once you know what to look for. Remember, these are the clauses that are vital to the meaning of your sentence. They typically follow the noun they're defining and begin with a relative pronoun or adverb. For example, people who smoke should quit. I don't like cities where the pollution is bad. In these examples, who smoke and where the pollution is bad are restrictive relative clauses. They provide essential information about people and cities, respectively. And there you have it, folks. You now know what restrictive relative clauses are and how to identify them in your sentences. Remember, these clauses are key to creating sentences that are not only grammatically correct but also clear and concise. Keep practicing and using these in your everyday English. Thank you for joining us today and happy learning.